At a class reunion, I discovered my fiancé's old flame was wearing the same watch as me. Seeing me stare at it, Xubai took it off and tossed it before me. He sneered, "You like it? Then it's yours." Meng gives me plenty of gifts anyway. Meng was my fiancée. I had no interest in some worthless watch, but anyone with eyes could see. The one on Zubai's wrist was worth 8 million, while mine was a counterfeit worth only 80. The classmates started egging him on, lavishing praise on Zubai. "You're really generous. You just give away a watch worth millions." Then they all turned mocking looks on me. I ignored them, but Zubai was not satisfied. He turned to my fiancée, Meng. "A watch this expensive, even renting it for a day must cost a fortune. Your man has no manners." I gave him something so valuable, and he cannot even say thank you? Everyone's eyes settled on Meng again. "Lin Yan, are you mute? Say thank you." I saw the humiliation and anger in Meng's eyes, but I said nothing. She had become a wealthy heiress, yet she was still so childish. She tried to elevate herself by putting me down, feeding her pathetic pride. I had played along for too long. This time, I had no patience left for her Princess Anne night game. No thanks. I do not want something someone else has used. I only meant the watch. But Meng thought of far more than that. Her face flushed crimson with rage. Zubai put on a magnanimous act. "Forget it. For Meng's sake, I will let you off. Drink this glass, and we will call that your thanks." As he spoke, he poured me a large glass of strong baijiu. I shoved it away. I am allergic to alcohol. I cannot drink. Meng, you cannot keep him in line. After all these years, why are you still Lin Yan's little follower? Humiliated by me, Meng glared at me coldly. "It is just an allergy. Why ruin everyone's fun? Drink more, and you will get used to it." I looked at her aggressive expression and found her utterly unfamiliar. Once, she had risked everything to drink on my behalf at banquets. Yet not much time had passed, and she had changed completely. Ignoring her anger, I quietly used the tablet to order a glass of milk. The strange tension lingered for a moment. Meng's face darkened. She took a large gulp of wine. The others changed the subject. Zubai is handsome, and Meng is gorgeous. They are a perfect match. Who knows what good deeds Lin Yan did in a past life to get to marry Meng. He is a nobody who landed a swan. Their eyes brimmed with envy. They forgot Meng was not born an heiress. Back then, she was too poor to afford tuition. Zubai abandoned her. Everyone mocked her as a wild phoenix in a garbage heap. Only I stayed by her side. I even dropped out and worked to put her through school. I gave her my chance to rise above it all. The year we were preparing to marry, the Su family found her. She became an heiress overnight. Everything changed. Whenever the past came up, no one mentioned what I had sacrificed. They all called me calculating, claiming I had planned it all along. What a shame. If Lin Yan had not schemed, how could he have gotten you? The more I think about it, the more tragic it seems. You and Zubai are perfect for each other. Meng did not deny it. She only smiled. I was only testing him back then. I pretended to be poor on purpose. Lin Yan is the only man I love. Zubai and I are just ordinary friends. Stop talking nonsense. But nobody was fooled. They simply did not want to embarrass Meng, so they laughed and mocked themselves. Looks like ordinary people like us missed the heiress's test. Lin Yan really is lucky. As they spoke, they drank penalty shots on their own. Then a server entered carrying hot milk. Zubai, who had been all smiles, suddenly frowned. Meng slapped the server across the face. Milk spilled all over the floor. "Do you not know Xubai is severely lactose intolerant? He will vomit just from the smell." "Who ordered milk?" Everyone exchanged looks. I calmly raised my hand. "Lin Yan, I told you to drink. So, you deliberately made Zubai sick too. Are you really that petty?" She carefully handed Zubai water, patting his back while shooting me glares. "Your current boyfriend is no good. He is far too small-minded." Meng gritted her teeth and said nothing. She looked at me with utter disgust. The other classmates said with smiles, "Not many people know about Zubai's intolerance. Only you, his girlfriend, remember it so clearly." "Come on, I think Lin Yan did not mean it." "Calm down. Hey. Zubai and I broke up long ago. Do not talk nonsense." They had broken up, but she still instinctively took Zubai's side. My alcohol allergy did not matter, but Zubai was only lactose intolerant, and she panicked. Who was the one she could not let go of? The answer was obvious. Once Meng calmed down, she had lost all interest in staying. She grabbed her bag and dragged me out of the private room. "Enough. You ruined a perfectly good meal. Let's go home." The Su family's luxury car was waiting outside. After we got in, I tossed her the fake watch I had removed long ago. Meng frowned. "Enough. I only mixed up the watches. Will you stop getting jealous over every little thing? I give Zubai gifts because I hope he might help me someday. The more friends you have, the more doors open. Do I really need to teach you that?" Then she took out a diamond ring and casually tossed it to me. "This is our wedding ring. We need it for the wedding next month. Do not lose it. It is expensive. I gave a cold laugh, but said nothing. If Su Meng had not fallen on hard times with Shen Zibai's family background, he would never have crossed paths with her, and she still talked to me about him helping her. When I did not take it, she assumed I was angry. She shoved it into my jacket pocket, but she did not know I no longer wanted this marriage. Early the next morning, I was nearly done eating when Su Meng finally came to the table. She took one sip of the ginseng soup and spat it out. She complained, "Were you still half asleep? How did you make this so disgusting?" Su Meng used to be malnourished. She always had headaches. It broke my heart. I often brewed medicine for her, but she found it too bitter to drink. To coax her, I put in endless effort. I drank it myself until I vomited time after time, before I finally perfected its taste, making the ginseng soup both tasty and effective. After that, I woke up 3 hours early every day to make it for her. But now, I could not be bothered to make it, nor could I be bothered to respond. Hearing that, the maid rushed over, face stern, and complained indignantly. "Miss, I made this ginseng soup. Lin Yan did not get up until 8. I made it because I was afraid you would wake up without any to drink. Even breakfast was prepared by me today. More than that, when the maid saw I was not up, she pounded on my door and yelled for me. She warned me that if I forgot the ginseng soup, and Su Meng blamed her, she would not cover for me. Even now, she was still glaring at me furiously, but she had forgotten that cooking was part of her job. I only took it over before because I worried about Su Meng. Who knew it would become my responsibility? Su Meng only frowned. Got it. Go back to work. Watching the smug maid leave, I finally understood. No wonder the Su household staff had always been so harsh on me and looked down on me. Now I understood. It was all because their mistress allowed it. She was about to lecture me when the maid entered carrying several gift boxes. She smiled. Their information travels fast. They know today is the day master announces you as his heir. They even sent gifts especially for the occasion. Su Meng seemed to remember something. Her voice softened as she asked me, "Are you going to the office today too? Come with me in my car." I was indeed going to the office, but to discuss ending our engagement with her grandfather. After finishing breakfast, I got up to leave. No need. Wasn't I beneath riding in your Maserati? Su Meng froze, but I had already walked out. In our hardest year, I rode an electric scooter, taking her to and from school, then work, rain or shine. The winters were freezing. Even wearing gloves, I still got frostbite. She held my hands, heartbroken, and said she would work hard to buy me a luxury car. After her family took her back, she drove home in a sports car that very day. But Shen Zibai was in the passenger seat. Curiously, I said, "I want to see what a luxury car feels like." Her eyes filled with contempt. "Your hands are too rough. Do not ruin my steering wheel." After saying it, she seemed to realize she had gone too far. She curled into my arms and said, "I only worry about you. I just do not know how to express it. I bought you an annual spa membership. Go take care of those hands." I truly believed her then. My heart soared. She cared about me that much. But later, she always found excuses not to let me into her car. Once, during a downpour, I could not get a taxi by the roadside. She clearly saw me, yet she slammed on the gas, splashing filthy water all over me. Su Meng stopped the car and looked at me. "Sorry, I accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake. You are covered in mud now. You would dirty the car, and getting it washed cost a lot. Be good and take a taxi home. I will reimburse the fare." Before I could react, she drove away. She would not even leave me an umbrella. Only later did I learn why she had been in such a hurry to leave. She was picking up Shen Zibai in the opposite direction from me. That day, I saw Shen Zibai's social media post. In the video, he and Su Meng deliberately drove into the mud just to relive the fun of childhood. The caption read, "A bright red Maserati should thrive in the mud." When I asked her about it, Su Meng barely reacted. She casually explained, "Shen Zibai is my business partner. Even if I do not enjoy it, I have to play along. You would not understand. For people born into wealthy families, these are social obligations we cannot refuse." But I had clearly seen how happily she smiled in that video, 100 times happier than she ever was with me. There were no excuses. She simply did not love me. I got out of the car. The moment I stepped into the company lobby, countless eyes turned toward me. When they saw me, they fell silent. But some were bold enough to speak up. Why should we not say it? Lin Yan only looks impressive. Really, he is just a powerless husband who married into wealth. The CEO is so rich. He is lucky she agreed to marry him. So, what if she has a little fun on the side? What male CEO does not keep a wife at home while fooling around outside? Why is it unacceptable when women do it? Some agreed, some snickered, some looked on with disdain. Quietly, I took out my phone. A news alert popped up. It showed photos of Meng and Shen entering a hotel. They did not leave separately until dawn. Before I could react, Meng suddenly arrived. Her expression was icy. Do none of you have work to do? Why are you standing around gossiping? After reprimanding them, she sweetly hooked her arm through mine. Yesterday, we met at the hotel to play a game of dares. My husband was there too. What the media photographed was only my punishment for losing a game. Right, honey? I ignored her. I pulled free of her grip and walked straight into the VIP elevator. Meng stood frozen in place. The employees all snickered. Meng swept them with an icy glare. If you dare spout nonsense again, I will cut out your tongues. After Meng issued her warning, employees trotted after me. Meng gave me a forced smile, but I gave her no response. After the class reunion yesterday, we came home together. She was photographed with Shen afterward, so they had obviously arranged another meeting later. She secretly met another man, then tried to use me as her cover. How laughable. She was being so nice to me, only because today her grandfather would announce her as his successor, the new CEO. She wanted me to play along, so she would not lose face. But before her grandfather arrived, she did something unprecedented and took me to her office. That place had always been off limits to me. Once, when her stomach hurt, I made porridge and brought it to the 18th floor. She berated me in front of all the employees for half an hour. Then the office door opened, and Shen was sitting in her chair with his legs crossed, playing games on her computer. Only then did I understand why she feared me coming there. Meng froze. She clearly had not expected Shen to be there. I was her fiancé and an employee of the company, yet I was not allowed the 18th floor. Shen was an outsider, yet he even knew her computer password. No wonder he was the heiress's one and only favorite. Meng tugged at me, explaining, Shen only came here for work. Oh, right? Explain yesterday's matter to Lin Yan. We only got together to drink and play games. Nothing happened. Shen raised a brow. Clearly displeased, he retorted, you are the heir now. Why should you report every little thing to a husband who married into your family? Meng's face darkened, but she did not argue. That was because she was not a true heiress. She was old Master Su's illegitimate granddaughter, and I was descended from the man who once saved her grandfather. Back then, old Master Su was nearly starving to death on the streets. My great-grandfather gave him food and helped him start his business. Later, my family fell on hard times, and he searched for me for a long time. Old Master Su believed in karma. By then, the company was already declining, and his descendants were incapable. He wanted me to choose his successor and turn the company around. Meng's 3 brothers offered me fortunes to win me over. I turned them all down. I chose only Meng. I never expected grandfather to truly train her for 3 years, with marriage to me as the only condition. After being indulged for 3 years, Meng had nearly forgotten that without me, she would not have what she had today. Faced with Shen challenge, Meng said nothing. Shen took her silence as approval of his humiliation of me, and grew even more smug and provocative. Lin Yan, you only married her because you got lucky, but I am the only one in her heart. We already agreed she would keep seeing me after she married you. Isn't that right? Meng. Shen thought Meng would take his side just as she always had. But this time, Meng's face turned cold. She snapped, shut up. We are just friends. Lin Yan is the only man I will ever love. Do not let me see you bully him again. Otherwise, you and your company will both be out. It was the first time Meng had ever spoken so harshly to Shen. He was furious. With a dark expression, he stormed off. Meng did not move to chase after him, but her gaze drifted away with Shen. Still, even her beloved first love had been put in his place. I could not help reflecting. Money really held incredible power. When all was said and done, Meng loved no one. Only money and power could fill the emptiness and insecurity inside her, and I had long planned to leave her. There would be no next time. After a long while, she finally asked me to sit down. I sat on the sofa and settled in. In the cushions, I found something colorful. I casually pulled it out and found it was a pair of men's underwear. Meng hurriedly snatched it away and crammed it into a drawer. For once, she did not lecture me. Instead, she humbly explained, sometimes Shen drinks too much and does not want to go home. So, I had let him sleep in the office for a while. I said nothing. I merely glanced around the office and immediately spotted a couple's handprint painting on the desk. Below it were Meng and Shen initials. It reminded me of the day I took her out painting for a romantic date, just wanting to make some beautiful memories. The moment Meng saw that she would have to cover her hands in paint, she immediately frowned. Those of us who grew up doing farm work hate having our hands all sticky. At the time, I only thought I had offended Meng, and I apologized to her for a long time. But I never imagined that after Meng sent me away, she would invite Shen instead. Meng followed my gaze. She seemed to realize it too, and promptly turned the frame face down. She explained again, It was just business networking. You have no idea how sick I am of all this networking. She was only fooling herself. If she truly hated it, would she have displayed it in the most conspicuous spot? For 2.5 years, I could not be bothered to question her. She thought a few explanations would make it all go away. Unwilling to be alone with me, she used making a phone call as an excuse and walked out. I strolled over to her computer desk, only to discover her screensaver was a photo of her with Shen Xubai. Then a chat window popped up. I saw that she had saved my full name as my contact, but Shen Xubai was saved as sweet little darling. Though I had already given up on her, the sight was still painfully hard to look at. Just as I was about to step out for some air, I heard Meng on the phone in the stairwell, softly comforting Shen Xubai. All right, he is the husband my grandfather approves of, so I have to give him some respect. Later, I will put you in charge of the company. I was somewhat surprised. After all, in my memory, she had never been this gentle. And as for the company, she had always been terrified I might get my hands on any part of it. I did not keep listening. I went straight back into the office. Looking at the desk, I saw the proposal I had spent 3 days and nights rushing for her. I could not help giving a bitter laugh. Once upon a time, when she had just become the heir, she had been terrified of mismanaging the company and disappointing grandfather. I helped her prepare proposals. Once, because I missed up the punctuation mark when my eyes blurred, she cried as she pounded on me for half an hour. Even now, she still accused me of only holding her back. Yet now, just to make Shen Xubai happy, she had reserved him a lucrative project. She had truly become someone I no longer recognized. It was useless anyway. I threw the proposal into the trash. Just then, Meng walked in as if nothing had happened. She was surprised to see what I had done. She was about to say something when grandfather arrived with her 3 brothers, surrounded by a crowd of people. We heard you two were on the 18th floor, so we came straight up. Meng smiled softly. Yes, today Lin Yan has something important to do. As she spoke, she held out her hand to me. When I did not respond for a long time, she froze, then prompted me, honey, do not be shy. I know you had a diamond ring custom made because you wanted to put it on me yourself. I watched her little performance coldly. Then I took out the ring Meng had stuffed into my pocket and tossed it away. The black velvet ring box rolled beneath the sofa. Everyone erupted in shock. They all looked between Meng and me. Meng looked embarrassed. She forced a smile and secretly pinched me. She explained, Lin Yan, you were so nervous that you dropped the ring. Go pick it up. Did you not want to propose to me in front of everyone today? With a cold laugh, I shook off her hand. There was only one thing I wanted to do now. Break off the engagement. The atmosphere in the office instantly froze. Lin Yan, what did you say? Her 3 gloomy brothers suddenly lit up at those words. Everyone else lowered their heads, straining to listen while trying to make themselves invisible. I repeated myself. Meng suddenly grabbed my hand. She kept blinking at me, signaling desperately. Lin Yan, do not act on impulse. Whatever it is, can we not talk it through? Her 3rd brother suddenly stepped forward and handed me a photograph. We did not want to interfere in matters between you two. In your relationship, but little sister, you have gone too far. What man could accept his fiancée fooling around outside? I looked at the photograph. It showed Meng kissing Shen Xubai. Even though I already knew things could not have been as Meng claimed, that nothing had happened, seeing it with my own eyes still chilled my heart. Meng hated kissing me most of all. Every time, she only gave me the briefest peck. But in that photograph, their kiss clearly came from a love that ran bone deep. When Meng saw the photos, she snatched them away. Oh, 3rd brother, you actually fabricated photos to frame me. I suppose you had someone take those photos of me yesterday too. Then you leaked them to the media. Do you know that doing this will make the company's stock price fall? Ha, ha, ha. Little sister, if you had not done it, I would have had no opening to exploit. You are the one damaging the company's reputation. Meng was so furious that her eyes turned red. I already explained yesterday's matter to Lin Yan. It was only a gathering of friends. He knew about it too. Right, honey? She called in a sugary voice. Whenever she acted like this, I knew she wanted something from me. But I stood there coldly and said nothing. I used to protect her because I loved her, but she had shattered my heart, and I did not want to meddle anymore. But I knew Meng could not keep her position as heir. As for whether she would receive any inheritance, that depended on her own abilities. In the battle for the family fortune, her brothers were not about to back down. The 3 joined forces for the first time, determined to crush Meng beneath their feet, and never stop until they did. 2nd brother took out a stack of documents and respectfully handed them to the old man. Over the past 3 years, little sister repeatedly handed company projects to that pretty boy, Shen Xubai. If his family company were capable, I would not have much to say, but their prices are high, while their quality is the worst. Many clients already complained. If this continues, he will run the company into the ground. Eldest brother made no move. He merely sighed. Grandfather, Little sister holds too much power, and the gap in status between her and Lin Yan is too vast. Sooner or later, he will suffer for it. This is their private matter. As their eldest brother, I should not say much, but the Chen family are our great benefactors. To be so ungrateful and wrong him like this may bring bad fortune to the Su family. Since Lin Yan has voiced his dissatisfaction today, why not separate them for now? They can talk again after they calm down. Su Meng's face went completely pale. She stepped in front of me. Stop talking nonsense. I love Lin Yan so much. How could I bear to let him suffer? When people are speechless, sometimes they laugh. I laughed. I pulled her aside. Enough. After we break off the engagement today, you can finally be open about it and be with Shen Xubai. You will no longer have to struggle to invent excuses or painstakingly explain yourself to me. Su Meng's eyes widened. Lin Yan, I did not. I swear to heaven. Shen Xubai and I are only friends. Grandfather raised a hand to stop the farce without even looking at Su Meng once. He only asked me sternly, have you truly thought this through? I nodded. I have thought it through. Only then did grandfather sigh. Since you have made up your mind, then the engagement is cancelled. It is just a pity. I thought fate would make us family. But do not worry. Even if you do not marry Su Meng, I will always be your grandfather. I smiled and thanked him. Eldest brother suggested with a smile, Grandfather, although Lin Yang cannot be your grandson-in-law, you can take him in as your adopted grandson. We would still be family. The other two brothers quickly agreed. They understood perfectly well. That old Master Su was superstitious and eager to repay a debt of gratitude, but he would not hand over the family business to an outsider like me. At most, he would give me shares or other benefits, so I could live comfortably into old age. Su Meng was an illegitimate granddaughter to begin with. She was raised away from the family and had never been close to them. With this, Su Meng's chances of becoming the heir would be utterly destroyed. Su Meng was the first to object. No, Grandfather, if you take him as your grandson, then I really will not be able to marry Lin Yan. But no one paid her any attention. Ha ha ha. That is a wonderful idea. What do you think? Lin Yan, I only care about you for who you are. You do not have to change your surname. The three brothers warmly chimed in as well. They had already begun calling me fourth brother. At that point, I had no reason to refuse. No matter what, Grandfather Su was determined to repay his debt of gratitude, so I would grant the old man his wish. Su Meng looked utterly dreadful. If not for her heavy makeup, her face would have been completely bloodless. Unlike her despair, I was surrounded by the three brothers. In a burst of lively excitement, just then, the secretary pushed open the door. Chairman, it is almost time for the press conference. All the reporters have arrived. Second brother saw that I was dressed too plainly and offered to take me to change into something new. Third brother said he would style my hair himself. Eldest brother gave me a black card. He said that if I did not spend it, I would be insulting him. They ushered me away. Even grandfather left. Su Meng was left alone in the enormous office. She collapsed onto the sofa, utterly panicked. At the press conference, Su Meng reapplied her makeup. She accepted everyone's congratulations with a radiant smile. Although I had changed into a custom designer suit, I was still left standing in a corner. That is Su Meng's husband who married into her family, right? He is not even handsome. He does not look capable either. How could such a pathetic man ever catch the eye of a beauty like Su Meng? Keep it down. Maybe that is exactly her type. No one was speaking quietly, and as usual, Su Meng ignored everyone mocking me. I still remembered that people had been fairly restrained at first. After all, they had to show the Su family some respect. But after someone accidentally said the wrong thing, Su Meng did not offer a single warning. That was when everyone became bolder. Yet she was the one who let it spiral out of control, leading the mockery against me, until I was utterly humiliated. Everyone knew I was the most useless dog Su Meng kept. Just then, Shen Xubai arrived in a white suit, carrying a bouquet of flowers. He offered his congratulations and embraced Su Meng. The necklace he deliberately displayed sparkled brilliantly beneath the lights. Quite a few reporters crowded around to photograph him. After all, everyone knew Su Meng had waved her hand at an auction and bought a diamond necklace worth 90 million yuan. Everyone thought it was from me, never expecting to see it around Shen Zubai's neck. In an instant, they were surrounded and chased for interviews. Standing together, they looked like a breathtaking painting. A reporter asked whether they were a couple. Shen Xubai opened his mouth, about to say something, but Su Meng answered first. We are friends and former classmates. Please do not speculate. In the past, whenever she and Shen Xubai were praised together, she would be delighted. But this time, she looked at me for a long while without speaking. In the end, she deliberately kept some distance from Shen Xubai. Shen Zubai's expression changed. He was about to get angry when, just then, Grandfather Su arrived late with the three brothers. Su Meng pulled me along to greet them. After exchanging a few pleasantries for the cameras, Grandfather Su stepped onto the stage. Su Meng gave a reporter a meaningful look. One reporter hurried forward to ask, Mr. Su, You truly are a successful man. You are so progressive-minded. You would never deny Ms. Su Meng her inheritance simply because she is a woman. Grandfather Su naturally understood what Su Meng was doing. She wanted to use public opinion to force him to change his mind. But if Grandfather Su were so easily manipulated, he would never have built the Su family to what it was today. Though Grandfather Su was deeply displeased, he kept a pleasant smile. The Su family has always judged people by ability, not gender. We called this press conference today to announce some good news. Everyone turned their eyes to Su Meng. Xubai shot me a smug glare. Then he lowered his voice and sneered. You do not deserve a woman as exceptional as her. Know your place and get lost. I can give you 100,000 yuan. That fortune will last you a long time. Do not keep pestering her like that. Otherwise, you may not even know how you die. I smiled. Do not worry. My marriage to Su Meng has already been dissolved. There is nothing left between us. A flash of delight crossed Shen Zibai's eyes, but he still looked at me skeptically. Su Meng is so wealthy now. Can you really bear to leave her? I folded my arms and said nothing. Meanwhile, under everyone's watchful gaze, Su Meng beamed as she prepared to take the stage. Just then, Grandfather smiled and pointed at me. Today, I am taking in an adopted grandson. From now on, he is a member of the Su family. Lin Yan, come up and let everyone see you. The press conference instantly erupted. Those who had mocked me all stared wide-eyed. Their gazes flickered between Su Meng and me. Is Lin Yan not Su Meng's fiancé? He went from future grandson-in-law to grandson. Can they still get married? Su Meng froze in place. Her eyes instantly reddened. She bit her lip, listening to the whispers around her, without saying a word. After Grandfather Su's announcement today, Lin Yan and I would never have another chance to be together. Shen Zibai heard the news and could not believe it. But as the reporters talked, he suddenly came to his senses. The corners of his mouth curled upward. With me out of the way, he could win over Su Meng, the wealthy heiress. And Su Meng was still the Su family's heir. With the Su family backing him, the Shen family would be swimming in money. He happily moved closer to Su Meng. He whispered, "It is all right. If he does not want you, I do." Su Meng bit her lip until it bled, but still said nothing. She did not dare make a scene at the press conference. The reporters sensed a story. They all began asking, was Lin Yan not supposed to be your grandson-in-law? Grandfather Su answered solemnly, I did try to bring the two of them together, but the facts prove they are not right for each other. Lin Yan is the descendant of my benefactor. He has no family left. I have seen far too many people bully him. If anyone dares bully him again, they will be disrespecting this old man. Everyone who had badmouthed Lin Yan shuddered. Only Shen Zibai remained unconcerned. That brat is feeling full of himself now. But it does not matter. Today is the day you become the heir, sweetheart. Soon, you will be calling the shots for the entire company. What the hell is a nobody like Lin Yan, anyway? Su Meng shook her head. She was not sure either, whether Lin Yan or she held a more important place in Grandfather's heart. Yet Su Meng still held on to hope. After all, she and Grandfather were blood relatives. He must think highly of her to have chosen her as his heir. It could not be because of one request from some benefactor. Su Meng clenched her fist and signaled the reporters again. The reporter Su Meng had bribed earlier continued smiling as he asked, Congratulations, sir, on your double blessing. Today is also the day you will announce your heir. Will you invite Miss Su Meng onto the stage as well? Under Su Meng's expectant gaze, Grandfather Su merely smiled. We can discuss the heir later. I am not dying anytime soon, he joked. The reporters pressed on with questions about Su Meng. The three brothers cut the reporters off and pulled me onto the stage. They eagerly gave me a subsidiary company and gifted me shares. The savvy reporters already knew how to write their stories. Su Meng was ignored throughout it all. Shen Zibai stared in shock. He wanted to question Su Meng, but she refused to say anything. On the way home, the brothers remained warmly attentive. Do not be fooled by their gentle smiles. Once their interests are threatened, they will strip you to the bone. Back at the old estate, Su Meng's long-suppressed resentment erupted. Grandfather promised me he was going to announce me as the heir. How could he change his mind at the last minute? Over the past 3 years, Grandfather had spoiled Su Meng terribly, granting her every wish. She had truly believed Grandfather loved her. But Su Meng failed to notice that even the three brothers stood off to the side with their heads lowered, not daring to speak. Grandfather ignored Su Meng. Instead, he took my hand and said, Lin Yan, you have suffered so much. Su Meng frowned, wanting to speak, but holding back. At last, Grandfather turned his attention to her, but he simply flung a stack of documents in her face. Lin Yan loved you so much. Is this how you repaid him? The documents scattered across the floor. They contained the results of Grandfather's investigation. The most recent incident was the fake watch scandal at yesterday's class reunion. Su Meng looked up guiltily. She stubbornly explained, The clerk gave me the wrong one. I will go settle this with him right now. She turned as if to leave, but no one tried to stop her. Awkwardly, she stopped again, standing there in place, leaning on his cane. Grandfather looked at her coldly. Do not try to play clever with me. You are not good enough for that. With a glance from grandfather, the secretary handed her a phone. A video of her giving Shen Xubai the watch had been recorded. It was crystal clear. In the close-up video, Shen Xubai handed over a fake watch and said scornfully, "Give him this. He is such a pathetic pauper. How would he know whether it is real or fake? This way, you save a fortune." Meng smiled in agreement. Honestly, dressed in such cheap clothes, even a real one would look fake on him. I will take this watch, then. Someone else present said with a chuckle. Where is the fun in that? Is Meng not attending her class reunion next week? Have him wear it there. That will give us all a good laugh. Meng patted her chest and agreed. Watching that video, my heart grew even colder. I had thought it was an accident. I never imagined it had been plotted by Meng and Shen Xubai. Their goal was to toy with me like a dog. I had given her so much, sacrificed so much. I never expected anything in return, but I never could have imagined that this would be the outcome of my sincerity. The victim, said nothing. Meng, however, had gone deathly pale. She shot third brother a resentful glare. You collected all this, did you not? Third brother was unfazed. Meng's friends were a motley, shady crowd. Planning an undercover agent among them was child's play. Grandfather watched her rage coldly. Get out. I do not have a disgusting granddaughter like you. Everyone looked at her coldly. Meng could not believe it. Grandfather, even if I made a mistake, I am still your granddaughter. Taking away my inheritance is one thing, but you are throwing me out for an outsider? As she spoke, Meng pointed at me and roared, Lin Yan, what spell did you put on my grandfather? He is abandoning his own family for you. Grandfather was so enraged by her words that he laughed. You have the nerve to talk about family. I had only one son. Your mother bewitched him. It was bad enough that she made him abandon his family. Then she dragged him into a suicide pact. If you did not carry my son's blood, I would have dealt with you long ago. If you had not been with Lin Yan back then, did you think you could have entered this house and lived as a wealthy heiress? Grandfather Su was utterly imposing. Someone, throw her out. The three brothers remained silent. They had clearly known the truth all along. At last, Meng was afraid. Her bloodline was never a bargaining chip. She dropped to her knees and begged. But Grandfather Su ignored her completely. She clutched my pant leg and cried out, Lin Yan, please, plead with Grandfather for me. Do not let him throw me out. I know I did things that hurt you before, but I have always loved you. I shook off her hand. Sorry, Miss Su. I can't possibly do that. Now, you know to beg me? Where was this remorse before? When you humiliated me at the class reunion, were you not having the time of your life? Meng looked up at the three brothers, only to see the deep hatred in their eyes. The servants dragged her outside. Her suit was tugged into a wrinkled mess. No matter how she screamed and cried, no one paid her any attention. I watched without saying a word. All that so-called affection had been an illusion. Yet Meng never saw through it. She thought it was the Su family's compensation for leaving her to grow up outside the family. Just as Meng was about to be dragged out, she shouted, Let me go. At least let me pack my things first. She had figured it out. If nothing else, she could take some jewelry, sell it, and still live comfortably. But the servants gave her no such chance. The master gave his orders. Everything you own was bought by the Su family. You do not deserve to take any of it. We will let you keep the clothes on your back. Please leave. Grandfather Su took me alone to his study. He asked again about the inheritance. I smiled. I overstepped before. This is a Su family matter. I have no right to interfere. Grandfather raised an eyebrow. You are part of the Su family now. What you say carries weight. After thinking it over, I said, Grandfather raised all three brothers well. I believe that if the company is entrusted to any of them, any one of them can make it thrive. Grandfather smiled and called me a sly fox. I only smiled back. I said nothing. Those three brothers seemed easygoing, but none of them were to be underestimated. Choosing sides carelessly would be unwise. Grandfather Su did not press me. Instead, he called his three grandsons in. From now on, Lin Yan is your younger brother. He is also the benefactor of the Su family. No matter which of you leads this family in the future, you must take good care of him. The three brothers smiled and agreed. They gave me friendly smiles. When I saw the ruthlessness in their eyes, I knew Meng and Shen Xubai were finished. To win me over, they would not need me to say a word. They would take action themselves. But what did that have to do with me? Early the next morning, third brother took me to the villa where I had lived before. This villa is in your name now. I also bought you an ocean view apartment. If you do not like either place, you can pick another. He had every servant dismissed, then arranged new staff for me, ordering them to obey me. Meanwhile, the once glamorous Meng stood disheveled outside the gates. She looked at me pleadingly. I ignored her before the renovation was even arranged. Second brother saw how shabbily I was dressed and took me shopping for clothes. Unexpectedly, we ran into Meng and Shen at the mall. Meng had changed into different clothes, but she carried herself nothing like before. Nothing about the Su family had been reported, so Shen knew nothing. Meng had not only been stripped of her inheritance rights, but also thrown out of the Su family. He still proudly took Meng by the hand and flaunted her in front of me. Seriously, since when can poor people shop here? Even if you see something you like, can you afford it? He mocked me for a while. I did not react, but second brother rose with a smile. You are the Shen family's boy, right? You think so little of others. That is all right. I will make you poor too. With that, he made a call and said a few words. Xubai immediately sensed trouble. Frightened, Meng pulled him away. After we returned, eldest brother immediately gave me an important position. He personally brought me along to establish my authority. The employees who had spoken badly of me kept their heads lowered. Every one of them was terrified. Just then, Zubai's father knelt at the entrance, pulling him by the ear as he apologized. It drew plenty of people taking photos. Eldest brother merely glanced up. He had no intention of seeing them. He waved for security to drag them out. Do not dirty the floors of my family's company. There was shouting outside, but it soon fell silent. Inside the company, however, waves of startled cries suddenly rang out. The scandal over Meng's secret tryst with Zubai and Zubai's disavowal by his family had been exposed. It had to be the Su family's doing, but Meng had it even worse than Zubai. Meng's bank cards had been frozen. She did not have a cent to her name. She had also been blacklisted by every major company. She could not even find an entry-level job. After all, no one would offend the Su group for her. When I saw her again, she had grown much thinner. She did not dare ask to get back together. She only begged me to help her find work. She repeatedly brought up our past memories, trying to soften my heart. But she did not know that it would only have the opposite effect. I refused her request, and Meng eventually returned to the home that despised her. She returned to the life she had started with. After that, I never heard from her again, nor did I make any